In fifth dimensional awareness, if your job is not right for you, you will not be able to stand it. Your cells and your body will not be able to stand it. There's a great correction that goes on as we move into the fifth dimensional awareness, and that's for a very good reason, because once we move into the next realm, which is a manifestation realm, create your own reality en masse, if we took fear with us, we would destroy the world very, very rapidly. We know the mind-body connection now and how our thoughts and stress can destroy our immune system slowly. If you're in a manifestation mode and you have this kind of stress and fear, you will destroy your immune system instantly. And in this realm we live in now, whenever you have negative thoughts or argue with somebody, you're getting more of it than they are, you see, and we're starting to begin to realize that. Fifth dimensional awareness is also about realizing that we're part of a larger living being called Gaia, that we're a part of a being that's much larger than ourselves. In cosmic time, it will now happen in the blinking of an eye, but humans tend to want to wait for a certain date, you know. Some have waken up 10 years ago. Some are waking up this moment. Some are waking up 10 years from now. In cosmic time, the previous, the 100 years before us and the 100 years after us is absolutely a blinking of an eye. And in cosmic time, that's pretty much on the dime. Everybody's going to be pretty much waking up in the same time, you see.
So how do you think the people in the future are going to perceive you? Are you going to be...
Well, I've seen the future, and I know what I'm known for in the future.
What are you known for, Thomas?
I'm known for my second book, called The Unimaginable Meaning.
Good.
Hello, this is Mellon Thomas, and I hope that my insights from the other side will in some good way inspire you to love your life and this miracle planet that we share with all of Gaia's children. We are all, in so many ways, blessed beyond measure. This is CD number 3 in the series, Insights from the Other Side. On this CD is the second interview with Barbara Rose, entitled, Preparing for the World Not to End.
Manifestations would be something like what Sai Baba does, you know, where they can make material appear out of thin air, when they're basically using the atomic structure of the universe to do that. There's plenty of energy in the universe to manifest anything that we want. The universe is super abundant, super abundant. People like Sai Baba and others that are doing that, doing the manifestations today, making things appear out of thin air, are the 100th monkey. Because if one human can do it, all humans can do it. And that's what they're really about for the rest of us to understand, not to worship them, but to realize what's coming. I've worked with some manifestors, but I can tell you that it's a non-mental process. These are not intellectuals that are doing the manifestations on the planet today. I know of no PhDs doing manifestation. Now, not that I'm putting them down, but if you get too mental, you cut off the magic of life, and there's a lot of magic in the universe. How I see it when I work with manifestors is that all manifestors manifest with their eyes open, and when I can see energy since I came back from the other side. I can see all sorts of realms of energy. And as I watch them and photograph them and film them, I can see that they have a fifth-dimensional visualization process going on in which you and I may be able to picture something in our head, but the minute you're able to picture it outside of your head, it will manifest. Imagining a rose in your head and going over the details, getting a picture on your mental screen, that's the way most people visualize today. And that is a manifestation of certain thought form energy. To manifest physical phenomenon, I really see that want to manifest a rose in your hand. They have such an intense visualization process that they see in 3 and 4D reality, and the energy absolutely fills into that mold. The matter comes from the local area, the atoms right around your hand or wherever it manifests. I've watched this and filmed it happening. And when it's happening, it looks like, if you've ever seen a time-lapse photography of something jumping around real quick as it goes through the time-lapse, this is what it looks like. It looks alive. And then suddenly matter forms, and then suddenly it forms into something. And it's an amazing process to watch. And I've made films of this, of people that are doing it. First, we have to learn to really engage the non-mental part of our being, which is 99% of our being. There's so much outside of the mental realm. The mental realm can serve us well, but it also gets in the way quite often. From what I've seen, people like Tomas in Brazil, who is a fantastic manifester, he was someone, and this seems to be a thing that runs through most manifestors that we've studied, is that at some point in their childhood they had a severe electrical event, like getting shocked, or Tomas, in his case, was struck by lightning. This seems to do something to the pituitary gland and the pineal, and the scientists have been looking into this because there is a common thread throughout all manifestors. I mean, we're just beginning to get into the science of it, but I don't know if science will ever figure it out completely, because most of the universe cannot be figured out. Humanity's next level of evolution and consciousness is a realm in which is so different from our world today. We won't be in different bodies, but we will be in a different world. If you could understand the psychic world of, say, Rome when Julius Caesar was alive, it's a different psychic realm than we live in today, a different head, in other words.
Yes.
Different thinking, different processing. The world of the future, which is very, very close, it's as close for many of us as our next incarnation. It's that close. This world in which we will be able to manifest and do all of these sort of things is a world in which there is no fear.